Well, well, well. If it isn't yet another Valcorpus stream. Yeah, we're not hanging around here. Last week, boo, I ended in a rough mood. I got a couple people to visit, to talk to, I think. Not East Altus. This is pod racing. There we go. Yeah, we defeated, Rykard, and I did some of the post-Rykard stuff, but not all of it. Because I just had to, put myself through anguish. This is loud. I'm going to turn it down for myself really quick. Whoopsie daisies. Well, I hope all of you had a good week. Sorry about not being here on Tuesday. I was called to help a family member. And then, 10 minutes before I was about to leave to help the family member, they said, nah, you're good. We don't need you anymore. And I, spent the rest of the day feeling like last week's garbage. That's a bit dramatic, but I was unable to stream regardless. And now I'm back. I hope all of you have had a good week. Certainly one that has been better than mine. Would not be much of a stretch, I imagine. But we're going to try to put all of our mundane woes behind and find completely new ones here in the lands between, as Krabgar intended. Hey. Let's read about Rykard's Great Rune, shall we? There it is. It's very ostentatious, as befits Rykard. A great rune of the Shardbearer Rykard. Its blessing restores HP upon defeating enemies. Rykard was amongst the children of Renala and Radagon, who became demigod stepchildren after Radagon's union with Queen Marika. But Rykard himself... Oh, sorry. My bad. I thought there was a typo there. Let me try that again. But Rykard fed himself to the blasphemous serpent. Great rune and all. That's right, we pulled it out of the, out of Igle's guts, the way that Rykard pulled the sword out. Yeah, just a reminder, of course, as always, this is an Elden Ring AMA stream. Every day I feel like I have fewer answers, but I'll take your questions nonetheless. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's what I want. That's a knife. Also, sometime in the very near future, today, I will be committing a great, grievous, streaming sin. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, you're good. We're good here. And that sin is I will be eating. My wife and I ordered dessert, and it did not arrive before 7:30.
Dialus's smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
Well, I guess that's all there is to it right now. At some point, something here is going to change. I figured the defeat of Rykard would be it. Accidentally Burnt Shrimp says, Jarbairn. Yes, we all love Jarbairn here. We are big fans of the Baron. Oh yeah, we need to figure out, let me see if I can figure this out of my own accord. So last time we saw... Hold on, we just... Boop. Yeah, okay. Last time we saw Millicent, she was here. She's not showing up there anymore. I'll deal with patches later. Sorry, bud. Maybe if I come back here now, after futzing around, we will get eyes on the prize, that prize being a conversation with Millicent. But of course we don't. Millicent, I don't know where you went. I'm not going to spend all of the stream trying to figure it out. Sorry. So yeah, like I talked about last time, the goal is going to be to kind of hotshot it to Okina. I was sure that I rolled through that one. I'm not doing well. Come on, boy. Oh, crap. There we go. Bonk. Man, 13,000 damage ain't shabby. Yeah, so we're gonna fight Okina, and then we're going to try to get to the Halig tree as quickly as we can. Ooh, got someone's attention. Oop. And even without the rune arc activated, I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Oh yeah. No longer need this equipped. We are going to do the Taker's cameo, because we're Takers now. We took from the Tarnished, then we took from Rykard. And now we're taking from this guy. Boops-a-daisy. This guy feels like the most Dark Souls 3 character in Elden Ring. I say, having not played Dark Souls 3 before. Ay. Whew. Thank you for that. Oh boy, yoink. And a yoink. Don't need it, still picked it up. Because sometimes we do things like that. Oh, yeah, as you can tell by the tone and timbre of my voice, I'm a bit worn out. I had a very mentally taxing work day, and then I immediately hopped on the exercise bike and put myself through a very taxing workout. And it's left me with little energy. So I'm trying to pick up, doing my best for all of you. I'm sure a little bit of ice cream will help me out as well. Good night, sweet prince. Bonk. Let's see what treasures you have for me down here. Oh! Beans. Well, I probably didn't need what's in there anyway. I'm just gonna really quick look at my materials. These are my smithing stones. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I've got at least 2 of each. Which means that other than the ancient dragon smithing stone, I have everything I need to boost up both the Rivers of Blood and the Hand of Melania when I get each in turn. Yoink. Alright, somewhere around here is a site of grace. There's this, oh, there it is. Boop, boop. And how much do I need? Ooh, man, I'm like barely over halfway to the next level. And I'm cruising up here with... I should probably sit down at this. 87 grand. Wowzers, bowsers. Alright, let's take a peep at the scenery, shall we? I like the little... What is that, a swallow? No, that's Mildred. What is that kind of bird? That's still Mildred. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I think it's a swallow. My wife asked me if it has a forked tail. It does have a forked tail. And yes, local ornithologist, my wife, has confirmed that it is indeed a swallow. Alright, so yes, we'll eventually go down this way. But before we do any of that, which is, it's going to be a dog's breakfast of a run, we need to go up this way. So that we can get all the way over. Not quite all the way over there, but we're like over there. Plenty of things, plenty of things. If you'll excuse me for but a moment, I'm going to turn my mic off and I'm just going to eat a bit of what has been put in front of me. I won't keep you for too long. I'm terribly sorry about all that. Let us continue. If I am to eat more dessert, then I must earn it for myself. Still no news about the DLC, surprising no one. I used to watch a lot of the Ziostorm videos, which, to be fair, require a lot of research and are well produced, but they have yet to tell me anything that has really made me feel like I knew more than I did before I watched them. It's a lot of looking into quarterly reports of Bandai Namco and things like that, which takes a lot of work and a lot of know-how in reading between the lines, but there we go. It comes down, as it always has, to them making the DLC a priority after Armored Core 6 because, oh crap, of how much money Elden Ring has made. Ah, wow. Good job, my guy. Oh crap, this is bad. You kicked up some frosty dust, my guy. Ooh, thanks. Time to heal. Whoa! Oh no! Congrats. dragon really has it out. What? Blomp. You silly lady. Oh, whoa, hey, 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 hey. No, you will not lead me into the lobster. Crap. Suddenly I realized my health is quite low. Okay, come on. This is, great. This is not great, actually. This is quite bad. Can't believe I made it out of that pickle. Thanks for tanking, No. Oh, are you kidding me? No. Well, isn't that a nasty little bit of embarrassment? That's the first time I think Borealis has ever killed me. So what I'm going to do, because I know that the boss fight is going to take away my compass, I'm going to mark that on there so I can see it. Do this. And no, I can't have dessert. I didn't earn it. Alright, here we go. But I can have a little rune arc as a treat. Oh boy. That frostbite sneaks up on you, doesn't it? We'll give this area a more, honest go around, or the thorough look through that it deserves. Okay, there you are. Sorry, bud. I'll be with you momentarily. Alright, now, where was I? Where are you? Oh, there you are. You can't catch me. Oh, okay, you can catch me. Crap. Ugh. Oh, wowza. Get up, get up, get up. Thank you. Okay, come on. Yes. I agree to your terms and conditions. Let's go. This is already going poorly. Ugh. You're a real piece of work, Borealis. Are you gonna do the thing? No, you're not gonna do the thing. Can't believe I dodged that. Ay, 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 ay. Come on. There we go. I was... Get out of the cloud. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. Really? Great. Get up. Yeah. Yikes. What's the story of Borealis, do you know? Says, accidentally burnt shrimps. Borealis is one of the modern dragons, which simply just means that she... Oh, no. Oh, no. She lacks the stone scales and the 4 limbs. Why is this so hard for me? Crap. Of an ancient dragon. They're a little kind of sad and weak compared to their ancient kin. But they do have elemental powers. Typically. Some of them have fire, some of them do glintstone breath because they've been consumed or consuming too much glintstone. Xyx is consumed by the scarlet rot and therefore breathes rot, and Borealis is an ice dragon, so they breathe ice. Yep, there you are. I see you. Where are my runes? This is terrible news. Oh god. No. No. Oh my god. Get up. You've got to be kidding me. No. Oh my god. No, please don't. Ooh. This is going hellishly poor for me right now. Oh, there's my runes. Got it back. Okay. Nope, not my horse. Not my lovely horse. Again, not my lovely horse. It's more about Borealis. Not entirely clear whether Borealis shares Grail as a mother, like the others. Yeah, I'm not sure if all of the dragons are meant to be... Ha 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 ha, how do you like it? I heard that you didn't. That was a decent chunk, if I do say so, me 12. God. Wow. Joke's on you. That was a terrible jump on my part. Yikes, get out. No. Come on, get up. Finally. Oh boy. Borealis, you were a Chorealis. Thanks for the heart, though. Yay, a new draconic power. Just for me. Sorry. Trying to get my bearings here and making sure that I don't run into Red Lobster. Get the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Last thing I need right now is to lose 200,000 runes to a forsaken crayfish. I'm going to get to the church over here, where I can pick up some good stuff. And we can have a little chat with Melina, which will allow me to have more of my dessert. Hoo boy. What are you gonna do? Oop, I missed something. Yoink. Hey, that's good. The first Church of America. I wonder why this was the first church. I guess, was America not a god, or at least not one with a formal religion until the end of the war with the giants? I don't know. The timeline is convoluted, to say the least. Let's do this first. Alright. Yay. Now, we will talk with Melina. I will turn my mic off and eat, and all will be well.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors. Hark, my Lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand. Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden ring for the age of the Erd tree. We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end.
Yeah, Torrent's doing most of the heavy lifting here, I must admit. Well, we'll see thee later, Melina. Take her easy. Okay, so this is a thing that I need eventually. Don't know when I'll get it. Don't remember where it is. What I do remember is that I need to ooh, angry jelly. Not that. Ah, there we go. What am I putting this into? Endurance, that's right. Oop. Sweet. A little more stamina. I'm gonna just really quick check to see if there's anything behind it. The door number none. And oh, wouldn't you know it, there isn't. That's fine. Alright, we ride on. Whew, boy. Well, I won't make any more excuses for how I handled Borealis, at least no more than I already have. Sorry, just a second here. Don't know what it was I was looking at. Oh, hello. Go dog. Anyone else? Yoink. I mean, it sounds like more terrible dogs ahead, but I don't see them. The only thing more terrifying than a terrible dog in front of you is the terrible dog that's just beyond... Whoa! Your field of view. Just a Valcorpa aphorism. You know, call me greedy, but I would have expected there to be a few more runes laying about. Oh well. Whee! Oh, and here we are. At the Lord Contender's Ever Jail. That's got some plot significance. Surely. We'll deal with you shortly, I think. Methinks. Somewhere around here, I believe, there is a site of grace. I don't remember where. And that's the trouble, isn't it? I think it's up here. I have to be somewhat careful about how I traverse this area because it's filled with returning unwanted guests to the show. Enormous dog, as seen here. Reprising their role in Elden Ring is huge, terrible dog. Alright, now back to the jail. Die Kerker. And again, this area is something I'll explore in a little more depth after we've had our fun with Melania. But I do want to do this. Because why not? Was that a hot air balloon says accidentally burnt shrimps? Yeah! A bunch of the, what is it? A bunch of the marionette soldiers float around on hot air balloons, here and in Liurnia. Oh, look at you! Crap. Enough of that. Ooh, you got reach. Teach. Oh. Oh, Lord. Huh. Wow. Okay then. That's fine. I'm just gonna try again. That was, not well handled. Accidentally burnt shrimp says the rock noodles, that being the stone pebbly snakes. Ooh. Hey, bud. Orphan a cause called. Wants his attack back. Oh, you did not! Remind them of Wiglet. I can't say I disagree. I think they're a little more like Onyx, but, you know, like a baby Onyx. Oop. God, keep your distance, you demon. I liked you better when you were crazy. Crap. Oh, wow, my stamina. Oh. Do it. See if I care. Oh my! May thy spear chip and shatter. Oh boy. Well, look at all this stuff I got. I will be happy to read it for you after. Wow, God, that's a lot of runes. For just a boy, but I guess he was the Lord Contender after all. We'll address this stuff here. First things first, I'm going to fast travel so that I don't get killed by a dog who picks up my scent. I'm gonna sit here, and then I'm going to take some more of my dessert. All right. Excuse me. Let us read. Was it an Ash of War? No, here we are. Incantation of Vike, Knight of the Round Table Hold. Summons red lightning to bolster both the caster's body and their armament held in the right hand. Enchants armament with lightning affinity attacks and increases maximum equipment load. However, lightning damage negation will be reduced. Of all the knights, Vike the Dragon Spear was the one Landseeks loved the most. Landseeks being one of the ancient dragons, sister to Fortisax, who was Godwin's best friend. If we keep connecting, we'll eventually get to Kevin Bacon. I need to take a sip of water. Alright, now for the armor. Not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one again. Not that one. Where's your helmet, Vike? No, but oh, there it is. Da-da-da-da. Iron helm singed and blistered by fingers, worn by Vike, Knight of the Round Table Hold. No other tarnished was closer to the throne of the Elden Lord than Vike, but without announcement, Vike traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the flame of frenzy. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? Why not both? Of course, last time we ran into the same suggestive force, that being Shabriri, who is like the prophet of the Three Fingers. And it is because of Vike that the Three Fingers now demand that you walk in unarmored, because obviously he was able to resist the frenzied flame enough to lock himself in a jail. At least, that's how I think it happened. He was clearly on his way to go kindle the flame of ruin, given that we find him not too far away from it. But did he lock himself away, or did the firekeepers, not the firekeepers, what are they called? The giants flame dudes. Here, I can look here. Fire monks. Did they lock him away? Anyone's guess. And then let's see if his armor has anything new. I don't think it does, but I've been mistaken before. Accidentally burnt shrimp says the flame of ruin, aka virginity. I don't get it? Okay, that's the same thing. Alright, while I'm at it, I'm going to accidentally burnt shrimps, then amends losing virginity then, lol. Oh, crap, that was not enough. That was not enough. Oop. Well, I think, well, all the other Tarnished were out at parties losing their virginity. Vike was studying the spear. Which also sounds like a euphemism. Sorry, Vike. Mad respect for you, buddy. I'm just gonna put the point in Arcane, because guess what? We'll be leveling up Arcane a lot soon. Or, you know, Somewhat. Alright. Hi, buddy. Hey, I've had a bad time, and I'm gonna have to take it out on you a little bit. Lo siento. Oh, boy. So yeah, we got a lot of fire monks and, you know, Briars of Sin fire homies. Still not really sure what being a criminal has to do with being a fire monk, but what are you gonna do? Nope, none of that. Alright, hello you. Nope. Nope. I will do this though. Thank you. Ooh, we got the Monk's Flame Mace, which I think I've already read. We'll eventually go in here, but not today, Satan. Ooh boy. Hello. Boop. Man, y'all are just a little bit more hardy than I keep thinking you are. You, on the other hand, you're just about as hardy as I'd expect you to be. Good night. Okay. I don't really enjoy blowing through this area, but what are you gonna do when you're a lady on a mission? Beans. Think. There we go. Okay. I wonder. Yeah, that's that one. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Millicent. But we'll reconvene with her sometime soon, I suspect. Probably not in this stream, the way things are going, but you never know. Alright. We're very close to being done with upgrading our flasks, which is a boon, to say the least. Yoink. Nice. Yay, we have all of this map. Nope, did it again. The remote, desolate eastern summit is the highest point in all the lands between, overlooking even the Flame Peak to the south. It's funny to think we're going south. It really feels like we're going north, but that might just be a me thing. Here it is, southwest of us. Even if that is not our immediate goal, we will probably end up here at or near the end of today's stream. Depending on how long this takes. Honestly, things are going slower than I'd like. I'm gonna sit down and get my focus points back. Alright, now let's go deal with Yeti Spaghetti over here. Y'all ever watch Waffles and Mochi? It's a children's show on Netflix that came out, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Teaching kids about the joy of cooking. Which of course is something I can get behind. I love to cook myself. And it was fun. They went all over the world, focused on different main ingredients in cuisine. Ooh, boy. Handled. Love that. It was a great time. Waffles is a half Yeti, half frozen food. So they have waffles for ears. And then mochi, of course, is just a little frozen rice dough ball. That's what mochi is, right? It's a not necessarily frozen, but like a a ball of rice dough. Yeah, with whatever flavoring is given it. All right, hello. Hello, Hand Brigade. Needed glutinous rice. Thank you, accidentally burnt shrimps. Yeah. Mochi has a fun texture. Not my favorite sort of dessert, though. I suspect that I've never had actually good mochi, though. Oh, you guys don't really tender much in the way of runage, do you? Ooh! Oh! Whoa! Look at you! We got Fancy Finger Boy in my business. What them fingers do? Take me down to 2/3 health, I guess. Ugh. Alright. Today is a day for issues. Oh, hello. Alright. Y'all are pushing my buttons. But of course you are. You've got like 12 fingers, don't you? What else would you do? Look at all these Somber Stone 7s I've picked up. Anyone else? Got the last Handicorn up here. You're not having a good time now that you're on fire, huh? Jeez, homie. Thank you for your custom. Alright, so we got bird on Yeti action. We've got Yeti on bird action. This is a terrible place. We got the biggest hand and the lands between, the hands between. I'm perfectly content to let them do their stuff for now. We'll spend a good deal of time going through this area with a finer toothed comb. But there are other folks I would sooner contend with. I'm going to really quick turn my mic off so I can have the rest of my dessert, and then we will do this. Damn it, Okina. Can't a man have a milkshake? Whoo-wee! I like the cut of your jib, bud. Ugh. In my haste to turn my mic back on, I accidentally turned up the volume in my headset all the way. Land of reeds? More like land of weebs. Oh god! I'm sorry! I insulted your people! Oi, yoy, yoy, my guy. How you like that? Drink your drink. Ay, ay, ay. Oh no. I ran out of, Gatorade, didn't I? Drink. Come on. Oh no. There we go. Okay, buddy. That was loud. That was loud. My ears hurt. But thanks for the stuff, I guess. I don't even know how close I am to the slaughter over there. Yikes, on bikes. Okay. So, the Church of Repose, the final church with the final this thing. How much did Okina give us? Not much. That's okay. We didn't come here for runes. Wow. Wow. Now I'm going to take care of my flasks. Yay! My flasks are officially complete. And then I'm going to turn my mic off for hopefully the last time so I can finish my dessert. Okay, folks. We've got places to be. First things first. Actually, first things first, let's boost the blade up. Let's get an idea of how much this will net us. Hello.
Well, where have you been hiding? I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms, then.
You really probably shouldn't be hitting this fully tooled out sword with a rock hammer like that. But I shouldn't be telling you how to do your job. Truly. That's on me. That's probably too much. Okay. Here we are. Oh, we need to read about this stuff, don't we? Oh, we'll get there. Okay, so we are starting at 76 physical and fire damage and 51 blood loss. And we are now at 175 physical and fire damage and 52 blood loss. That's not very much. But, you know, that's more than double. Now, if we... here, we'll do it this way. If we compare that to this... This does quite a bit more damage than that does. Weapon of Okina, swordsman from the land of reeds. A cursed weapon that has felled countless men's. Wow. When Moog, the Lord of Blood, first felt Okina's sword and madness upon his flesh, he had a proposal to offer Okina the life of a demon whose thirst would never go unsated. Imagine someone so bloodthirsty that Moog said, "Hey, buddy, let's redirect what you're doing." A unique skill. Corpse Piler forms a blade of cursed blood for repeated interweaving successive attacks. Follow up with an additional input for further successive attacks. Did we get a spear from... Well, those aren't spears. Did we get a spear from Vike? We did, but it was a while ago, so never mind that. And then we can check... Stop this. Not that. Maybe it's up here, and I missed it. It's a weird headdress, wherever it may roam. Ah, there it is. A wooden mask that depicts an old man baring his teeth. The source of the sobriquet of the great swordsman of the land of reeds. Oh boy, that's a lot of ofs. Raises dexterity as it lowers focus. The more he sharpened his mind, the more the absurdities of the world came into stark relief. And so Okina renounced it all, and rose to a higher plane. The plane of blood. There was only himself, his katana, and its mastery. Gotta love, that existential focus on the sword. Before long, Okina became a demon of a swordsman. Which is, of course, what we're trying to do. Anyway. We've done that. Now it's time to go
Back
visit...
already? No
nope.
matter.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Let's go visit Renala, shall we? There you are, milady. And we're going to shift some points around here. Oh! My goodness. I've been playing with the training wheels on the whole time. No wonder this has felt weird and like I haven't been doing much damage. Valcorpus says, trying to regain his sense of pride. Hello, milady.
Now,
Me?
is it thy wish to yet again be born anew?
Yep. Take this tear.
Now, bear this sweeting into life anew.
So what's going to happen is we've got the current armament stats on the left here. What I expect to occur is that the right armament stats are going to go up quite significantly, where the left armament stats are going to go down just a little bit. I forgot to look at what the requirements are for Rivers of Blood, but oh well. Let's get you up to 50 really quick, because 50 is good. There we go. Mind, get you back up to 20. That's good. Get you up to... We'll leave you at 30... No, I'll put you at 40. That took some work to get you there. Okay. Strength. What do I want to do with strength? I think I need the strength. Yeah, okay, so I need at least this much strength for the Nagakiba. Dexterity. We are going to... Let's see, we're going to do this. That much for that. And then, oh crap. Nope. Get you back up to 55. Because you are absolutely needed. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to do this the rest of the way, I think. Nice. So we're losing 24 points on the Nagakiba, and we're gaining 32 points. That's not really that much of a change. Losing quite a bit of magic resistance, but gaining quite a bit of vitality, and not quite a bit, but a little bit of holy and vitality. And my item discovery is bonkers. So yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to look. I've been reborn. Thanks, Renala. Hat Sister. This is a jagged, ugly blade. I'm just going to take some time to look at what the requirements are. So the arcane requirement was 20. I suspect that this scales primarily with arcane. To which I'll say, oh well, only going to be using this blade for a little bit. Now that we've done that, let us wend our way to the mountaintops of the giants. And by that I mean crazy skeleton hell. Okay, so looking at this, that's the damage it does. It's, yeah, just slightly less, I think, than what Moonveil did back when I was using that with the intelligence boost. But we do have better blood loss buildup. We have better blood loss buildup on this as well. Frost buildup on this is still 102, incredible. And of course, another thing to remember is that this sword doesn't even have the last piece it needs to boost itself. So, stat talk. Valcorpus stat talk. The meta. Is this the way I want to go? This is the way I want to go. But I think I want to come at it from this direction. Alright. Okay, that didn't really make a difference. Oh well. So we got Skelly Fellies. I simply cannot wait to try this. Hey, bud. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did all that damage come from? Alright, friends. Guess I made a bit of a whoopsie poopsie. I think I will enjoy doing fire damage once more. Who doesn't enjoy a little bit of the spicy boy damage? Hello, silly snail. Boop. And there's another one. No. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Alright. It's really hard to call this thing a snail when it is in fact just a skeletal snake in a skull. Hey bud, you look like the kind of guy who would just make me unhappy if I ignored you. So let's have done with you. At some point I'm going to want to get on my horse and run away from this forsaken place. But I haven't figured out exactly when that'll be yet. Still going the right way? I'm still going the right way. Against all odds. This too will be an area that I'll explore in more detail. Nope. Oh, hello. Alright, well I'm not unsatisfied with the amount of damage I'm doing, I will say. There it is in all of its glory. Castle Sol. You can even see the little boss door from here. See? Yep. We'll try to get there by today, though I kind of doubt that that'll happen. If not, it is but a taste of things to come. Okay, at what point are you going to put me through my paces? Now? Well, hello there. Call me a bad explorer, but I've never found this before. I assumed that there was a site of grace around here, but I never found it. The fool that I am. Alright. Yes, the beast eye doth quiver. Yep. I know. I'm aware of your existence. Wowza! Get up! You just deleted Torrent there. And the amount of damage you did to me was not insignificant either. Alright, where are you? You goober. Are you down there? No, you're not down there. Look, buddy. What is going on here? No. Well. Hoo-wee! Yeah, I'm not doing so hot. Oh no! Drink. Oh crap. Get out. Are you kidding me right now? Ay, 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 ay. So I'm doing this. For all the good it did me. Wow. Okay. It's fine. Huh. I have never felt more like I unlearned Elden Ring than I do today. No. Oh, really? Am I dead? Yep. Well, I misread that one. Oh, man. Well, I'm almost sorry that this is even being recorded. If I'm being honest, I've never liked fighting these guys. Oh, nice delayed strike, dude. Nope, 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 nope. Do it. I don't even know what's become of me. That was pitiful. Oh, man. Usually... Oh! You know what? Assisted mode activated. I'm an old man. Really? Get me out of there. Yeah, I don't care about you. Goodbye. It's a creepy shadow you cast, my guy. Alright. Sure, just interrupt me, that's fine. Really? Drink. Oh god. I don't think this thing bleeds. No, you can't go over there. Hey, no, we're... I need you to return to cellular range. No! Can we stop chasing him up there? You can't... Alright. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad time. I need... Are y'all seeing this? This is absurd. Got the giant skeleton, we got Dung Eater who's just carrying the battle up the hill to a terrible place where I'm not going. Oh! Who cares? Oh boy. Hey, you found me again. I was wondering... Okay. No! Oh my god. Thank you. God, you... Yikes. Do it. Oh, crap. That was dumb. Of me? Okay. Well... Now it's just you and me. How many times can I miss the damn 3-foot tall bird, or 3-story tall bird? Can we just finally be done with you? Thank you. Ugh. What a miserable, pitiful, unfun fight that was. For me. And we still got Skeleton Bill up here doing his skeleton thing, because I can't find the stupid, that's the way I need to go. Can't find the stupid Tibia Mariner. Hoo boy. Oh, maybe that's the way I need to go later. Let me just see really quick. Okay. And yeah, sure enough, indeed the way I need to go later, but not now. Alright. Look, you goofball. This is where you live. Why are you being like this? I've never had this problem with the Tibia Mariner just not showing up. Oh boy, yeah, this is... not the most fun stream, and I apologize to everyone watching. Typically, I'll rewatch these videos afterward to see if there's anything I missed or whatever. I feel like I said this, but I don't remember. I don't think I'll be doing that with this one. I don't want to revisit this experience. But for those of you who enjoy the suffering of others, hopefully this scratches that itch. Okay. Sit down. Tell me what time of day it is. Okay, so it is more. Maybe the issue is that the time of day is incorrect. We'll try that. See if that makes any difference. Kind of somehow doubt it. Alright. You skeletal fiend. Now, I've never taken that close a look at the Tibia Mariner, but I kind of sort of suspect that the bone it's using to row is not actually a tibia. And also, tibia is a pretty thin, like, oarless bone. You'd think you'd want to use a femur or something like that. Okay, are we... Did you fix your stuff? No? This is nutty to me. Whoa, hello. Look. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, yeah. Is it down here? Doesn't appear to be down here. What is this area? But really though, what is this area? Is this I don't rightly know what it is. If I jump down there, would I die? Nope, would not. Oh! Oh. Bonk. Okay, yeah, this is where we fought, the guy. Our good pal Juno Hoslow last time. Okay, well... Guess we'll deal with, we'll deal with the Tibia Mariner another time. Hello. Oh, that's new. Ooh. Yikes, okay. Don't do it. No, 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 no. Ooh. Float like a butterfly, I guess. I'm gonna drink. Just to be safe. Oh, we got the other one. Can't ignore you. Can we? Thank you for that. Whew. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, get up. Do it. Ay, ay, okay, get up. Joke's on you, I am out of range. Really? That's fine. What do you got? Oh, get up. Come on. Okay. Oh, hey! That's interesting. Easy cheesy. When you're not being an aggressive L1 spammer, as I was earlier. Alright, let's give this place a good, thorough pat down, shall we? Just a second. 171. I would need 39,000, and I have plenty. If I so choose. I think what I'll do is I'll just clear out this lower floor. See what that nets me. What do we got here? Thank you for the smithing stone. Oh, so you're telling me I could have summoned the Dung Eater for that fight I just died in. That's fine. Didn't need him. Okay. You are very loud. I'm considering dealing with you just so I don't have to hear the ringing of the bell. Well, hello. Oh, whoa, slug? Slug? Why are there slugs in here? Ay, 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 come on. Okay. Thank you. Oink. Is this the sneaky way up to Terror will rise again? No, this is the expected path to Terror will rise again. Okay, back down we go. I don't think there's a sneaky path up to what I'm calling Terror will rise again. Essentially, it's a bunch of terrible ghosts with terrible ballistae. Yoink. Thank you for that. This is an ominously empty walkway. Ah, well that would be why. It's because this is, it requires the elevator. Alright, well... I don't think I've seen everything there is to see on the ground floor. So I'm gonna just do another quick run around. See what I can do about that in particular. And yeah, okay, well... I'm now convinced that I better put my runes in my body where they belong. Let me get out of here really quick. Alright. We just picked this up. Death Ritual Spear. Ritual spear used by the priests of old who were permitted to come among the death birds. The priests became guardians of the birds through the rite of death, which also serves as an oath sworn to their distant resurrection. And, yeah, this, like the bird did on me far too many times, it calls down a bunch of deadly spears. Hey buddy, you're loud! It's making it difficult to concentrate. I better get out of the way of your steps. Ooh-wee. That was a little close. Again. Okay. This particular leg of yours is, mobile, I would say. Is how I would describe it. Oh god, don't step on me. Nope. Oh, squish. Get up, get up. Really? Okay, you know what? We're gonna leave that one there. Of course, the next one I want to walk to is also quite... Oh, you jerk. just trying to descale you. Does personal hygiene mean nothing? I'm beginning to think this guy just moves his feet around a lot. There we go. That ought to do it. And there's nothing really that I wanted out of that. I just wanted to get him to stop moving around and ringing his bell. We'll, wait, what? Oh. Guess I jumped the gun there a little bit. Ow. That was quite a few. Okay, please tell me you're done. Of course you weren't done. What have I done to earn the satisfaction? There we go. Okay. Boop. Yay. All right. Once more into the Arby's. Do y'all have anything you like to do on Friday, assuming that you work Monday through Friday, or just like at the end of your 5-day work week, assuming... Okay, I'm going to stop quibbling over the exceptions to the rule here and say, are there any immediately after work week things you like to do? Any kind of rituals you have? Maybe crack open a beer right after work. Go out to a restaurant with your significant other. Pull up a game. Anything like that? When I finish work, usually the first thing I do is work out, but after that, my wife and I will typically step out of the apartment either just before or just after dinner, because the both of us work from home, and it can be exhausting when you basically just stay inside your apartment for 5 days straight, taxing mentally. So I'm looking forward to maybe doing something like that tomorrow. I think it would help me to get out of this funk I find myself in. Hello, bud. Boop. Nice, you got me. Oh, really? Come on. Nope. Alright, you. No. I'm not a moron. Yeah, see, I know that guy's coming. Hey, watch this. Ooh. Come on. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Get. Really? Yikes. Okay, let's heal. Nice try. That's it for you. Ooh, we got the Banished Knight's Greatsword. That's I think, passing new. Hello. And goodbye. That, required more than a handful of heals. Let's see. Nope, that's not the way I want to look at that. We'll do this, shall we? Where is it? There it is. Finely crafted greatsword, intricately engraved. Oh, so this is what, Hugh was banging on, with the ancient motif, an ancient motif, given to knights who, whether by misfortune or misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. I like the idea of, well, I've got good news and bad news. Bad news, you're no longer welcome here. Good news, here's a sword. It looks a lot like the Master Sword. Most of these knights were sent off to the fringes, where they were forced to start anew with only despair for company. Yes, yes indeed. So sorry about your despair, my friends. Gonna do this. This is very much a Castle Redmane knockoff. Oh, it's time for me to do a voice. Oh, great sun, frigid son of soul, surrender yourself to the eclipse. Grant life to the soulless bones. This castle was either, occupied or commissioned or something by Mikola and used as a base of operations to try to fix the death of his beloved brother Godwyn. Of course, that didn't end up working out, but it sure did make for a fine castle. And of course, it's for that reason that we're able to find the other half of the Halig tree here. Let's see. Eclipse Chotel. Storied sword and treasure of castle soul that depicts an eclipsed sun drained of color. Funny that it says that. It looks a lot more like the Hallowbrand. But that's also, not unintended. And it's one of the legendary armaments. Guess I forgot about that. In soul, the sight of an eclipse inspires a dreadful awe, preventing an onlooker from averting his gaze. And yet, one should, because, lose your eyesight that way. Set the lusterless sun ablaze with the Prince of Death's flames, inflicting the death ailment upon foes. Follow up with an additional input to bring down the armament, triggering an explosion. Would be very cool if Death Blight wasn't a wholly useless status effect in-game. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop out to the main gate. And we're going to go up. Because I don't want to go back out and deal with that terrible, terrible ghost that just, handled me way more than it should have. Alright. Here we are. Step, 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 and... oh, wouldn't you know it. I really like that the, with the slugs... oh, come... no, I will not be bested by a bunch of slugs. There you are. Aren't you lucky? But anyway, what I was saying is when you find a slug that has 5 times the runes it normally would, its little eye stalk tips glow. A nice little touch. Okay, so, not this way. There's doggos over there, but that's not really my concern. I'm going to do this. Because this place... it's going to test a lot of me. Alright, hey you. Come on. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Did you almost kick me? You jerk. What is happening here? Thank you. My goodness. Man, even at full capacity, the flask doesn't heal me up all that much, sadly. Okay. Yoink. Oh! Crap. Ha ha ha! What do you think about that? Oh crap. God. This place is truly forsaken. Okay. I'm gonna heal myself again, just to be safe. So we've got Guy on Ballista. We've got Guy coming out here to what he thinks is attack me. Joke's on you, nerd. I knew it was coming. Okay, maybe the joke's on me because you're still using silly ranged tactics. Hey, bud. I think now's a good time to do this. Spicy. Nothing wrong with a little friendly fire when it's on the enemy side. Well, got 25 minutes. Yeah, I could probably defeat the master of this castle in 25 minutes. Maybe. Look, I don't want to... Ugh! Okay. You want to play some clown comedian games with me? We'll see how much you like it. When you don't have your mighty ballista to protect you. You joke. Oh boy, okay, let's run back over here. Oop. And yoink. Wasn't about to pick that up while I had the world's worst ballista on my ass. Spooky. Okay, that's the exterior. I'm just gonna do this because I hate it. And therefore it shouldn't exist. Okay. Boop. Come on. Boop. Here we go. I guess before I zip myself down here, I better make sure that there's... Oh! Forgot that this was a thing. We'll deal with you eventually, I'm sure. Gomoron. Hermoni. Bonk. Aw, missed. Didn't miss that time. Okay. Is it just me, or is everything doing, like, way more damage than what I'm used to? Let's read about this painting, shall we? I haven't forgotten about you. Work of a wandering artist, reminiscence of a painting entitled Sorcerer. This painter is said to have captured the landscape scene during the last moments of those welcomed into death's embrace. The soul of the painter and vestiges of the dead, this is the same description as all of them have. Alright. Very nice. Church of the Eclipse. Whee! Okay, so yes, there you are, in all of your storied glory. This is a corner. I've been down there already. This is where I want to go. I'm certain of it. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, come to think of it, this area has a bit more to do than what I've already done. So there may be more left. And that's okay. Ooh. That's a direction. That's a direction. That's a locked door. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Alright, so our options include guys with crossbows. Haha! No one can best my flying Zumbini style. Nope. That's enough out of you. Shut up, huh? Okay. That's where I just murked the guy. So we'll deal with that momentarily, methinks. Let's do a bit of sneaky beaks over here. Yeah, this is an area behind the castle that I've never even really considered to look at. But, you know, looking at it now, I feel pretty confident that there isn't much in the way of reward. Oh, Valcorp. Yeah, silly so-and-so. So quick to dismiss. Okay, can I sneak up on this guy? Nope! Oh, he's going to ruin me! Get me out of here! What the... Let me... That was awful. That was truly terrible. Really? Oh, just kill me. Yeah, whatever. Bye now. You know, we can fall down on a rock and break it, but we can't break a tent pole. Not with a somersault, not with a sword, no. This is the long, wasteful way. Yes, this is the long, wasteful way. There's no reason for me to go this way. A third time. No reason for me to go that way. A little ruination from beyond, I suppose. Oh, homie. Bye. I don't even care that that didn't kill you. Is there anything over here? Other than a very bad man and a very bad time? I don't know. Okay. Rats. Ladies and gentlemen, it's rats. Anyone else? Oh, no. There's a fourth rat. This just in. And a fifth rat. Yoink. A lot of smithing stones that I'm frankly not going to use. Okay. So where does that put me exactly? Uh-huh. Oh, hello. Don't think that I forgot to finish the paperwork. Never ye mind all of that. Alright, back up. Up we go. Yeah. Alright, bozo. The clown. See what you got. You got a hell of a lot. Nice try. Nope, 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 nope. Give me that. Alright, you. Sword. Oh no! Come on, just let me take the thing. Yes! Goodbye! Don't even care that that killed me. Or would have killed me, perhaps. Can't fast travel, but I'll tell you what I can do. This. Nope, not that. Sorry, let me try that again. This. Oh, boy. I think you guys were banished because you're jerks. Okay. Looking around the walls here, not seeing much except for crafting materials and certain death. What do we got off this way? This looks like a place where the devs might have hid nothing. Well, well, well. Ah. I'd say we got nothing for it, but we get two things. We get this beautiful view of the stratosphere, and we also get to see that delightful mausoleum boy over in the consecrated snowfields. We'll get to you eventually. I'm sure of it. Okay, anyway. Can I become a horse once more? Huh! Graveyards. Over here. Who'd have guessed? Ooh, wow, and what valuable stock they have. Come on, grab that, thank you. Alright, was it here that I saw the item? I'm beginning to think that that thing I saw was a trick of the light. Or something. We got that Cerulean Amber Medallion +1. Never picked that up before, because so many times before I, what was that? What am I looking at? Oh, it's a bird. Well, I'm certainly not fighting this bird on horseback. Oh, there's two of them. Never you mind that I had a shield up. Birds don't care about shields, clearly. Goodbye, bird. Alright, well, I think that's the, Whoa! Perimeter of the castle. Oh, hello. Oh, there is something. What do you know? What is it? Smithing stone. Somber smithing stone 8. I almost got excited there until I realized that it's not what I need. Wait a second. 23. Oh, no. Sorry. Mistaken. Okay, I've got 11 minutes left. Let's see how much I can allow myself to become demoralized in that span of time. I'm confident that the answer will be quite a lot. What are you guys doing in here, by the way? Alright. Well, that sounds like a bad bird. Hello. Yeah. I will absolutely jam the L1 button at these guys because they are truly the essence of dread to me. Alright, how many of you terrible, sad... Well, that was a mistake. I knew there was at least one more. And that's all she wrote for you. Okie dokie then. Got this. Going to do myself a favor here, given my less than great track record. I'm going to send that down. And I'm going to do myself another favor. Pop one of these bad boys. Alright. Are you ready to go to Niflhel? Seems like the answer is yes. Okay. You have just all of the poise, don't you? That's fine. Yes, okay, you've made your point quite well, haven't you? Crap, 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 crap. Do your worst. Crap, 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 crap. I've made a mistake. And I've made less of a mistake. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's... Really, Dung Eater? Ugh. Crap. Oh my god. Oh god. How many mistakes can I make? All of them. Crap, crap, crap. Shouldn't be greedy. Oh, and that's what happens when you're greedy. I didn't think I hated this place. And yet here I am. Really? Look, I know that if I walk any further down there, something's going to pop up at me and I'm going to be very upset. What's another one of these? Alright, Niall. Guess what? Not sure that made sense. Not sure that makes sense either. Don't kill me, please. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Really? Come on. Boom. Get me out of there. Ooh, spicy prosthesis. Spicy halberd. Really? That's fine. Wow, that does a lot of damage, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Nope, thank you. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Sorry, Niall. Wasn't even enough to level up another time. Bing bump. Well, then. I don't even know. Is that a fist weapon? Yeah, it's a fist weapon. Veteran's prosthesis. Bladed prosthetic leg enwreathed with the power of lightning. Instead attached to the fist, Commander Niall, veteran of Castle Sol, offered this prosthesis in exchange for the lives of a defeated knights he held prisoner. He went on to lead these men as an army of no nation. Leader of, banished knights and all that. Don't know if I'd want to be putting something that was used as a foot on my hand, but what are you going to do? Thank you. Let's finish up here. Really need some better armor. All of a sudden it feels like everything's doing a lot more damage than I'm used to. Of course, it could just be that I'm in an end game area. Alright, I gotta summon up another ghost voice here shortly. Anything over here? Sure looks like the kind of place where they'd put something, but no. Alas. And we have the second half of the Haligtree Secret Medallion. Hooray! Means we can leave this area for a bit, but first... Lord Mikola, forgive me. The sun has not been swallowed. Our prayers were lacking. Your comrade remains soulless. I will never set mine eyes upon it now. Your divine halictree. I mean, what are you talking about? It's right there. Buddy, it's right there. Oh, you goober. Anyway, yeah, apparently there's going to be some ritual of the eclipse which would recombine, I don't know, Godwin's dead soul into his body to allow him to die fully, or at least kill his living soulless body. Another one of those mysteries that we might get more answers or more questions with the DLC. But that's all I have for you today. We'll see each other for hopefully a more fruitful and less bleak stream on, what would that be, the 15th of August at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Now is a good time as ever to let all of y'all know. On the week of August 21st, I will not be streaming. I will be out of town. So, what is it, the 22nd and the 24th? No streams. But the 15th and the 17th, every intention of streaming. Until then, eat your broccoli, even if you don't want to. And that's Valkorb out.